depends on lockdown. As it stands, it's on now, but you know, who knows what's going to happen. So yeah, fingers crossed on that one.
With any luck, we will all descend upon you. Oh, and he's gone. Okay. Live streaming. Oh, who knows what's going to happen? Right. Well, that was Mark from Flavor Before Fire. So make sure you check him out. Website there, flavor-before-fire.co.uk. Chase the Sun 20 is the discount code there, and yeah, Blitz Spirit 15. If you don't get in time, why wouldn't you get in time? What are you doing? Watching a festival? Nah, go and order it. You know you want to. Okay, so we are going to move it along now to the wonderful James Mitchell. I know there was somebody in the chat with the same surname who complimented James on his surname. But we're going to move along now to Chili Scrumptious. So let's pop on.
Hello. Picking the turkey. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm good. I think you might be a little bit far from the router there. You're a little bit framey.
Are we? We've had a couple of issues using my phone. For some reason, I can't log in. It won't allow me to do any video or mic. So I've had to borrow somebody else's phone. So I'm not too sure how this is going to work. Is it any better or?
I can hear you fine. I think you'll be all right as long as you don't move the camera around too much, and then it won't need to keep updating. So you should be okay.
I don't fancy doing any exercise. I don't fancy doing any exercise today anyway, so I'm just going to sit here.
Awesome. Okay, well I'm going to let you. I'm going to let you take the stage.
Lovely, my friend. Thank you. How are you doing, guys? I'm James from Chili Scrumptious, and this is my nephew,
Joshua.
Now, Joshua is our chili munching champion. The reason I say that is he's had reapers at the age of 11, and we started him off slowly, didn't we?
Yeah.
So Joshua's going to try some of the sauces. As yesterday I saw a few children obviously doing, or kids doing a few tasters, and I couldn't get in touch with him. I thought, oh, it'd be brilliant. He would love to do that. So he's going to do it today. Right now, we're going to try some. Well, first of all, we're just going to go through a product. So our first product, we don't want to move the camera too much, so I'll put it forward, is our Java Hot. Our Java Hot is our coffee and barbecue sauce. Has a slight curry flavour to it. Excellent on a pulled pork, excellent on a sandwich. Tasty sauce. I absolutely adore it. Very nice indeed. The good thing about this one is it's very mild, so it's kid friendly as well. We're not going to have that one, Joshua, I'm afraid. No, mate, because that's too mild for you. That would be like ketchup to him, where a few grown men like myself have had that and found it too hot. But you wouldn't find that hot, would you? No. So we're going to move on. Our first steak sauce, this is one of our biggest selling sauces. Quite a few people from the UK have tried this and they will tell you the same. Good on ice cream, it's absolutely brilliant in a gin and tonic. Personally, I love it with chicken, wrapped in a bit of Parma ham. The sauce itself is very simple. It's Scotch bonnet based with beetroot and garlic. Pretty much that's it. We put a bit of honey in to sweeten it. That is what this sauce is. It's natural, it's bold, and it's full of flavour. We're not going to open it because I bought myself some little bottles. Now, we've had a few restaurants recently get in touch because they're wanting to stock some of our products in their restaurants. So we came up with the idea of instead of sending them the big bottles to send them the smaller. So Joshua has the very big spoon, and I have a smaller spoon. You have the big spoon, so you can have the spoon. And Joshua's just going to explain to you exactly what it tastes like, if we can get it to come out. There we go. It's coming. There you go. Joshua, if you want to give that a taste, you tell me what you think. I'm just hungry, that's the reason why I'm with some. What do you think, Joshua, to that?
It has like a lot of flavour to it. You can definitely taste the Scotch bonnet and the garlic, and like the honey does sweeten it, but you have that kick in the back of the throat from the Scotch bonnet.
Well, that's what I find with it. The actual Scotch bonnet is one of my favourite chilies. For the reason that it works with absolutely everything. And it's a milder sort of chili in a sense for me, from being young and enjoying chilies. You know, as I moved up, I found the Scotch bonnet wasn't too hot, and obviously I've discovered more chilies as I've gone along. Discovered amazing sites like this one where people are talking about some doing challenges. I've done no challenges, to be fair, on any UK site. I really should do. I'm a bit of a wimp, to be truly honest. So moving on anyway, Joshua, we have here our cereal mistress, our mango peach and habanero sauce. We brought this one out in collaboration with the chili shop in Leeds for a friend of his. I'm not going to tell you the full story because we'll be on for hours. I don't think Alex would appreciate that. But basically, his friend is a cereal mistress. She's a bit of a naughty girl, as one would say. And we decided to make a fruity sauce, bold. And as you can see in the picture here, bold and full of delicious flavour. So, Joshua, I won't give you too much of it. You're a bit of time, obviously, anyway, mate. You've had this one before. See, what happens is when I make a sauce, Joshua will come and help me down from school, and he will also partake. Try it. Like I said, Joshua's tried to make the hottest stuff. I mean, I grow reapers, and Joshua's got and just pick one up and eaten it. Don't get me wrong, you can run to the toilet straight afterwards. We have a YouTube channel, Chili Scrumptious, and a couple of the videos of Joshua eating some of the chilies there. He used a Scotch bonnet like a bell pepper. I don't know how he did that. Right.
You can definitely taste the mango. It's like strong. It's very strong, and you can taste like the chili, but it's not too bad. It does give a kick, but I'd say the first day is a bit hotter, in my opinion.
The strange thing is, I found, because obviously the habanero and the Scotch bonnet aren't too far from the Scoville scale. Obviously, I know the habanero is slightly hotter. But I found the more sugar that you add to it, the more sweetness to it, the lower the heat. So a lot of people will say the same thing. They find this one slightly hotter than this. But the way we work is this is our mildest one to our hottest sauce that we do, which is the Naga one. And to be fair, that one is more of a bite. That bite on now, it's dancing. He's dancing the funky chicken. That's what he's doing right now. Dancing away. I absolutely love that feeling with that. And we're not going to try the Naga one just because we've only just got the small bottle. I don't really want to be opening loads of bottles today. But I will tell you about the Naga. The Naga sauce that we did. Now, this is a fresh Naga blood orange. We use a farm over in the Netherlands called Westland Farms. Well, Westland Peppers. And we get fresh Nagas from them at the moment until the UK season comes in, which is normally around about September, October time when he's got his fresh pods and I can get loads of them. But this one here is our first one we ever did. She's our Naga Access of Evil. It's a blood orange thickened with carrots. It's got a bit of garlic in there, tomatoes and onions, and a couple of spices as well in there to give it a bit more flavour. Absolutely delicious. Once again, all our sauces are good to use as a marinade. You can use it as on a pizza base, on a burger, on a hot dog. In this weather at the moment today, I'd say don't have a barbecue, but it's perfect barbecue sauces. I love making sauces, not because I want to make a living selling them, because I love eating them. They're there because I like them, and I sell them because people want them. So that's the way it works now. We started some jars up quite a long time ago now. I used to be a bar manager and doing a lot of research as an area manager after that. We had to, we opened up a Caribbean bar. And this is where this Stuart marinade comes from. We opened this Caribbean bar. I spent quite a long time. There we go. You can see it on there now. I'm jerking off. It does sound dodgy. It does look dodgy, but it's one of the best marinades, I would say personally. If you've not tried it, it's definitely worth trying. Marinate your meat. I take around about 12 hours in a bag. Give it a good rub around. Don't do funky chicken as it looks like there, where it's choking the chicken. Please don't use any live chicken. Use a short bought chicken breast, ideally, or some thighs, or even some wings. It's up to you. Marinate it for 12 hours. Cook it nice and slow in a pan, and make yourself some nice rice and peas. And it's grand. Good in wraps, good in burritos, and also nice just as a dipper. I've had it first. And just go for it. It is nice. So that is one of our marinades. We don't do a load of marinades. This is like a marinade cross. This is our peanut butter. We call it Nuclear Squirrel. When we first started Nuclear Squirrel, I was in touch with somebody in Belgium who was a grower, and they got me loads of Braintree Port 7, which is this plant here, as you can see near Joshua. What we did is we wanted to make a peanut butter which was all natural, not using any stabilizers. So you like your E401 to 400 and 500s and so on and so forth. So what we've got, you can kind of see if I come a bit closer on that. On the top there, you've got some oil. The oil will not mix it into the peanut butter until you mix it yourself. The reason being, there's no stabilizer in there. That is natural peanut butter. Peanut butter, grain train powder, it's quite spicy, but once again, it has a strange thing to it because once you try it, you don't get the heat until you've swallowed the peanut butter. So in the morning, get you up and going, spread it on your toast, and just go for it. Peanut butter and jelly time. If you've not heard that one before, YouTube, peanut butter jelly time. That is absolutely fantastic on a sandwich. But I also love it in stuff like stir fries, or if you're making a Thai curry. Now this is what I mean about marinade. You can marinate your chicken in this, fry it all off, and add your cream. Well, to be honest with you, you want coconut milk. Coconut cream's good. I tried 2 different ways. Coconut cream is a little bit better. It's a little bit thicker. Bit of soy sauce in there. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm going on a date later on today with my soon-to-be wife. We're hopefully getting married next year, and we're going to go on a little date. But now I'm just thinking maybe we should make some Thai curry and take it with us. I'm hungry, Josh. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we have some honey now. Our honey, you go on our website, you'll see it. It's not the cheapest honey in the world. The reason being, we use a very local honey farm called Denham Gate Honey Farm. It doesn't use any sort of preservatives or anything like that. Honey itself is a preserve. It preserves itself. That is the good thing about honey. That's the amazing thing about it. What happens over time? You can see here, this is our honey. We put scorpions in, which we use dried scorpions. Now this is from Chili Wizards, which is in Cleckheaton, West Yorkshire. Once again, a good website to check out. That's chiliwizards.co.uk. You can also get our sauces. You can also get stuff like from Cool Daddies and a few other producers which are in the UK. You can get their sauces by them as well. They're lovely people. You know, my shops that I've met since I've started doing this have been so nice and kind and taking on our products. It's been fantastic, I've got to admit. As you can see, rolling it out on it here, it slightly hardens. It does. And what you have to do, you can use it straight like that, just spread it straight on. But as you can see on this one, this one here is one that I've been using. It's not hard. And the reason why is I've kept it out of the fridge where these have been kept in a cooler area with everything else. So that's hard a little bit. All you want to do is warm it up a tiny little bit. Now, Joshua, I'm just going to try some. So this is our honey and scorpion. This has been marinated for about a year. This. These ones are 6 months. So this is going to be slightly hot, Josh. Right? The smell is straight away. You can smell the chili. That's a strange bit. It's honey. So I guess I've got to go first because I like my sweeties.
Okay.
Probably. See, once again, put that with your parsnips, put it with your ham, put it in your porridge, anything really. It's absolutely fantastic. Just don't get it on the blood. Oh, but the heat itself, it isn't massively hot. It's sweet, but then you just get that little kick to it. I'm going to open something to show you. Rough idea. Inside there, it's hard to see, but there is a scorpion chili. Each one gets a dry scorpion chili. What I do is I get loads of them, I grind them down near enough to a powder, mix it. And the way we do this is, you've got to be careful with honey, you can burn it quite easily. We take up to around about 30 degrees, which is the same as what you would find in the beehive. We add the chili to it, and we slowly heat it. Once it gets that heat, we take it straight off, we keep stirring until it cools back down, put it back on for the second time round. We do this 3 times. And then, right at the end, when we jar it, we throw a chili in there. Because the more the better, Joshua.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Very sweet, but who doesn't love honey? Do not try this in tea. I'm a big Earl Grey fan. The Earl Grey from a little bit of pickle, their jam is fantastic, their Earl Grey jam. If you've not tried it, that's something you need to be purchasing. But I try this in my Earl Grey tea. And I love honey in Earl Grey. You know what happens? It gets hot, it gets too hot. We could make it a challenge.
I'll do it.
Oh, gosh, you would. You're crazy. You're crazy, man. Okay, moving on then. Our Jonah jam is one of our newer products, which is this one here. With a little story I would tell. It's a made-up story. Basically, it's about a person called Jonah who travels the seas to find the world's hottest chili, and he finds this pod 7, and he makes this nectar, this beautiful sweet, sticky, tasty nectar. Fantastic with, once again, for peanut butter, or you could have it with your cheese, your crackers. I'm a very sweet savoury mixer. I love my sweet, I love my savoury, I put them together. I even make a chili. I sometimes throw chocolate in my chili because I'm crazy. Oh no, it's brilliant. And that chocolate in a chili, it sends it off just perfectly fine. And then you put a little bit of the Naga Sicilian in there. It's fantastic. But this jam, I let an elderly lady, she's 96. There's a page on Facebook called UB Breed. She's my great auntie, and she forgets a lot. So what we did is I gave her a little taste. I cooked some of this up not long ago, and she tried it and watched the video. I will try to link it to this if I can. I'm not too sure how to, but we can try it. Our last few products are our rubs and nuts. We started doing peanuts because a few people in the pubs were asking, oh, you should do some hot nuts just for us. So we started off doing jars, like this one here. And they seem to go down really well. I mean, it started off before all the pubs closed. We were going through so many jars, it was unreal. Then we started doing these bags for the markets. Obviously, we've not done any festivals this year. We should have been at one yesterday in Haworth, part of a cancer charity, a hospice closer to our house here in Oxenhope. But we've not, it's been a shame really, because that's literally just stopped because obviously there's no festivals. But the nuts are good, they're a Naga nut, they're a spicy nut. And I personally like them. A few people will tell you that they've had them and it's ruined their day. But that's up to them. The other two things we've got here, we've got 3 of those altogether, we've only got 2 on show. We've got, I can't see from that yet. So this one here is our Texas one, all hat no cow. It means a cowboy wears all the gear, but has never got out any cattle or a horse, never ridden a horse. It's not a cowboy, it's called all hats, no cattle. That there is made with a bit of Naga spice to it. It's a brilliant rub for barbecues, for roasts, or just for adding to like burritos and whatnot. And this one here is our Mexican style one. It is not a fajita rub at all. It's basically being built for putting on steaks. And it's very tasty. We put a little bit of Naga in it, not much, but it's a cayenne pepper base, so it is quite more mild. The other one we do is more an even milder one to that. But I ain't got much time, so I'm not going to explain the one that you can't physically see. What I do want to talk to you about is this. We've produced a few new products. This one is trial number 1. This is not for sale as yet, but it will go on. This is called Colonel Mustard IPA. It's a honey mustard and beer. We use Vocations Life and Death beer to give it bitterness. Our first trial, it was very good, but I found it too bitter, so we've changed it slightly, the recipe. I'm going to be putting some out. If you want to try some of this as a trial, we can send you some small bottles free of charge, of course. Just go to the Chili Scrumptious Facebook page and give us a message saying you're interested in trying, okay? Now, today we have an offer on for all this. It's called Chase the Sun 20. The same as what Mac Elliott's done from Flavor Before Fire. I thought I'll keep it the same as some of the other producers so people don't forget the actual thing. We actually have another code, which is the COVID-19, which we've been running all the way through this disaster of a virus, what's been causing so much mayhem for us all. Other from that, we've got a mango chutney. Now, Joshua forgot to bring the mango chutney, didn't you, Joshua?
Yeah.
We're producing some small things. Because we live in the Bradford district, if you don't know Bradford, Bradford is known for its curry. You know, we're big curry outlets here. We actually was voted the 2nd best place in the UK. I think it might have gone to first now in the UK for a decent curry. I mean, every other shop is curry house. And what we've done is we've produced a mango, because I love my curry, I want something to have a dip. And I've sold out, well, I say I've sold out, it's not going to sell it, I'm not left. I made 28 jars and they've all gone.
It's nice with poppadoms.
It is nice with poppadoms,
Yeah.
Doritos, even on a hot dog. I had a hot dog with a kiwi boy.
Yeah.
Really nice.
It goes with a lot of things, doesn't it?
It does indeed. So these are our products. We are producing more products as we go along. As Matt said, the Thai burner is coming up, and hopefully that is still running. We will be there with these new products. So hopefully we'll get to see you there. And other than that, there's nothing much more I can say. But if you do order any of these products, the offer we're doing the Chase the Sun, Val is going to be 20% off and spend over £15. But what we're going to do is, no matter what you spend or what you get, everybody who buys something from us today all the way up to Monday will get a small bottle of this with Lucifer's Dust. This is a new product. It's not even been announced yet on our own page. So this is brand new. There's only one other person who's tried it. It's a restaurant. I'll put a little bit together for them. And the idea is we're using a Pod 7 Brown Reaper as well as some scorpion powder. We're mixing it with some garlic and some other herbs and spices. And it's going to be ideal for pouring onto chicken before you fry it or marinating your meats. And it's going to be very hot. That's why we call it Lucifer's Dust, because if you've ever had our products, we always take a little bit of the devil's chili, devil's own stash. That's what happens when you become a Satanist.
Yes.
Alex, are you there, my friend?
I'm here.
Hey, there he is. How are you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
So,
Amazing range of products there. You need to add peanut butter cookies to Nuclear Squirrel with your range of things that you can do with it, because we did that and they were immense.
Oh, excellent. To be honest with you, there's quite a lot of things that people be asking me to do. We normally do chocolate, to be honest with you, but I've not done any because there's no festivals. And the problem with chocolate is I don't really want to be keeping loads of it because I don't have the space. That's the problem at the moment. But I've been making you some chocolate. Oh, I will.
Awesome. Yeah, look forward to that. So, yeah, Chase the Sun 20, chilliscrumptious.co.uk is where people need to go. Let me just put that up. There we go. Fantastic to see you, and I hope that I can. I hope that I can grow into a chili eating champion too one day, because wow.
He's mental, Alex. He's absolutely mental. I don't even tell him. I don't give him the chili. Go, yeah, have one of these. He just goes and grabs it and eats it. And you're looking at him going, "Well, what have you done? What have you just done?" And you see his eyes are watering. But it's good to see young kids like Joshua. He's 11 now, you know, and he's enjoying these sort of products. Like you're saying yesterday, you're 12.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. But it's good to see you. You said it the other day, Alex, about. I can't believe I forgot your age. Sorry. I'm sorry, mate. You forgive me?
Yeah.
That's okay. Like you were saying, this is our future. The youth is our future, and that's what we should be helping get together. And something you did yesterday was fantastic. I watched them kids yesterday having some touch and review. It was absolutely fantastic to watch. It's just a shame I couldn't get hold of this one because he could have done so. He's got loads from Tyburn last year, and it's been fantastic, wasn't it, yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, hey,
It's
happens, isn't it?
going to be cracking, and it's going to be good to see you in person again. So I'm going to move on now because we've got a challenger. I think he might enjoy.
Oh, excellent! Good luck. Is it Carol who's doing it?
Dave Duran.
Challenger, is it Carol?
No, Dave Duran is doing this one.
Good luck to this person. I hope you do well. I'm going to be watching it just before I go on my date with the missus.
Well, look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon.
I will do, mate. You too. You too. Thank you very much for today, mate. And send your wife my love as well.
Look after. See you soon. Ta-ra.
I will do, mate. No.
That was James from Chili Scrumptious. And we've got our first challenger of the day coming up. This should be good. This should be good indeed. I'm going to bring him in now, Mr. Dave Duran. How you doing, Dave?
Good morning, Alex.